not. There we go. Yep. Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Actually, this is my bad. I picked it up, but I gotta change you in Discord. Okay, speak. Okay. Now do your claps. No. There we go. Now we're cooking. It's weird because Michael can get super loud ones. Um. Well, it's funny because we had the same exact microphone now. I mean, it's just mostly down to the room. Um. You Welcome to video game. This is my Warframe file where I have a shit ton of time and hours. Uh, I would love to have an actual intro, but right now we've got the outro, sort of, maybe. So yeah, and then Michael adds to it. Well, no, I meant like the vocal outro. That outro, yeah, that one's great. But the vocal outro of the subscribe button thing, and then whenever I finish that, Michael always adds in bye bye. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Arby's. We gotta be secretive about everything. Um, yeah, I'm gonna start with where's the spy mission? Am I on the wrong planet? I am on the wrong planet. Wait, no. I'm talking to myself mostly. There's the spy mission. Fucking, I have like my levels of experience for with Warframe like are 7 layer. Like it's a 7 layer dip of it's self-loathing and hating this game, but also putting in enough time to just know it too well. Well, yeah, I mean, it happens, and then with things like TF2, it becomes different, and then I'm like, I don't even know how to fucking play this game anymore. You destroy my Puff and Sting Pyro, and you expect me to keep playing? Yes. It was fun. I know it was stupid and easy, but come on. Just enough. I wouldn't say 100,000. I think we're way below 100,000. Because 10,000 is a couple years. Oh yeah, you didn't sleep last night. Oh shit, there's a camera in here. You just gotta like you log bugs for your work, right? You gotta just if you ever have one of those nights, just have your entire ship the night before, and just oh, so you can't just because with my work, it was you know I did these projects, so to some degree, I was like I could totally just fucking throw some shit together the night before, and then I didn't ever because I was like I'm gonna be up anyways on Thursday, so because those are the only days I work from home. Uh, so I might as well. And then it would just be kind of become well, I I finished these projects, and then what I was normally supposed to do was then make Word document tutorials out of them. And then I don't have Office anymore, so I can't do that. And then they were like, "Well, we're not going to give you Office." I was like, "Guys, you're just gonna. Like, I know I can do it from here in the office, but my computer runs faster than this." Right, and like that's taxable or tax deductible. I think for an individual package, it's probably like $60 a year, right? No, I made 14 an hour. That's not that's even funnier because that's like one purchase. Leather is expensive. Like you can get a side of leather for like $120. I and like the really bad part about it was I would have to log into my boss's email at work. So we just abandoned me using the computer on my account. I'm sorry, this guy's my favorite. Lies Parv. I know what he's about, and I don't even have to kill him. But that voice, whoever made that voice was like, I'm gonna have a fucking field day. This is new. There's a lot of problems I have with Warframe, and a lot of problems I have with players of Warframe. It, yeah. I mean, so I understand why they're upset because I've been on the receiving end of this nerf many a time. Um, there was a very cheatsy thing you could do with the one of the last updates that we actually found like yet another workaround to basically have, where the character Limbo, who can freeze time in a rift in an area, would just there was a mobile defense portion of the event, and all you had to do was lay down your four thingos and then wait. Uh, but the problem there was that Limbo could just stop time. Wait, what? Did I somehow? I didn't think I could go on both ends of this. Usually one of these is locked, so you have to go around. Whoop. I mean, well, part of the issue is that the waypoint system just sometimes doesn't work. Well, yeah, it's just the pathing for the AI is a lot better than the pathing for the camera or for the walkways because it's probably more like just go to the guy, just you're teleporting. But when it comes to actually pathing for players, it's a little difficult if you have like 9 different routes to the exit and side paths. Yeah, but this was like the thing that almost made us have our first uh, video essay, which that's gonna be soon, but it's not on this. Uh, it's gonna be. I'm aiming for the end of the month. Because I still. I'm like torn between just starting right, like talking to it, like talking, like doing the recording for it, because you know The sooner we get it done, or at least the sooner we start working on that aspect of it, the more we can see the holes. Yes. Limbo. So it was just mobile defense, and then you laid out your time stop thing, and then you waited for like 5 minutes. I know. This is gonna be the fastest fucking capture mission. I got this shit down to like 45 seconds. Yes, I have the fastest Volty boy in the galaxy. So, with Limbo, well, there's the time loss. Well, in fairness to you, you never had the game moving this fast. We're on 23. No. Shit. Yeah, so when Operation Scarlet Spear came out, people were just spamming Rift and Time Stop, which, granted, tools are there. We're going to use them. It's not like the first game that's had CC in it. Shit. 51, damn it. So, Limbo would just be used in every round, and they're like, okay, well, and the sentient enemies that we were doing that to are known to adapt to elements and things you throw at them. They are robots that could breathe, that went to another universe and got all fucky brained, and now they're just an alien menace. Yeah. Why did you make robots breed? No. My complaint is the player base. It's not. Don't make them have sex. Okay, but that's how you get overthrown. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Rule 1: don't let the robots win. I know you're listening to me, Siri. I don't even have you on my phone. Oh yeah, fucking Bixby though. Oh god, where am I going? Oh hey, remember when I said the pathing was broken? Uh, yeah, it's supposed to be a competitor, which is fine. I'm fine with things having. I don't. I mean, yeah, that's what OK Google did too. So that's probably what Siri basically does. That's what Cortana does with Bing. What? Well, yeah, but I don't use Bixby. You can turn Bixby off. Maybe turn it off, dude. You have to also turn off the button that activates it. What is the path you guys want me to do? Oh, hey. Argon crystal, yay. Is there even a path to where I need to go? Did the game break? No, I think we're good. Oh, going through the ceiling. Hmm. No, I think your hours weren't above 1,000. I know a lot of my hours are wrong because idle servers and leaving the game on. But yeah, it's confusing. We have both played across like 3 different accounts for TF2. Yo, I just had a fun idea for a Sunday. Uh, do you remember that one map that was like, oh shit, that was like a race between all the classes? Like it was called Best in Class. Someone recently did a video because I've been trying to figure out what the fuck the name of that map was. And dude, there was a lot of shit in that map we didn't know about. There is a secret medic room. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to play online with people because I was 7. I was able to play with you. I remember playing billiards. We should find billiards too. It was just red and blue billiard balls. You try to shoot them in the holes. Which ships one? Because there's a couple of those. You mean the blimps that happen to go over water a lot? So it was basically just boats. Uh, yeah. So, anyways, the problem with Limbo. So the nerf that happened. No, we weren't. So the nerf that happened made everyone bitch because they're like, oh well, the sentient enemy. It doesn't even fucking matter because there are so many other warframes that can do the same shit. That's where I have a problem with it. Is that it isn't the fucking fact that he can stop time and basically turn off your game. It's the fact that you guys stopped it for one character. Commit to your decisions. Don't just fucking nerf one character. Do it across the board. And I understand the side of this because fucking Exploiter Orb is an ass and a half to fight now. Because originally, when it came out, so there are 4 vents on it, right? The goal of the first phase of the fight is to destroy all 4 vents. So what you could do was if you use something like Nova, which this is the last time my Nova builds were viable, by the way, outside of defense. Fuck if I'm gonna play defense for like 8 hours. Uh, you know what? Fuck it. Old school secret. Let's go. Oh shit. There's an optional to get 3 caches. It's literally nothing. It's gonna be like 2,500 credits. That's all. Anyways, so with Exploiter Orb, I was annoyed because this just made sense that you could blow up all 4 things before they froze it, and then you had to like thaw them out, and it also reduced the boss fight time by 8 minutes. Uh, I mean that might be a little bit inaccurate, but at the time it was around accurate because throwing the thermia tubes was irritating. Uh, and that fight in general is just confusing because in the second phase you get the thermia fractures, the thermia things, and you have to throw matter to warm her up so she overheats. But you think, okay, I threw it on her, she's just gonna overheat now, right? No, it enables her to get hotter. It just didn't make sense, and like we spent like like hours trying to figure that out. But when you have this time stop thing, it doesn't reduce the amount of time you spend in there. It just reduces the difficulty. And a lot of the problems I have with playing this game is I don't get to do anything anymore. Which is why I play shit like I move quickly because I still have to shoot things. Like, because I could easily go into a fight and just do this. Here, let me flip over to a different build. I could just go, bup, discharge daddy, let's go. We're gonna go to a exterminate mission. I'm gonna go Tesha. I know it's a low level mission, but it still works. Endo. It hasn't been like it's been in for a little bit, but it definitely. See, look, everything's dead. That was 20 guys, 25, 26. Okay, but that's not due to the damage. That's due to range. I can't go further. I clear like this on a defense mission that people farm on. It does look cool, but imagine this was a defense mission and I was just doing this, because this is what I do on the defense mission. Because you need to keep moving in order to keep you don't even go there for the rewards. That's another thing. A lot of the rewards and the missions on the star chart suck. It just ugh. And and I don't understand why people do endless missions, because the rewards don't scale. There's no reason to be in a thing for 8 hours. You're not getting anything new. There's only one mission that applies to, and that's what you call it. Oh, they definitely do. Oh, hey, this lady, I'm gonna fucking. This is the worst summon for anything trying to kill me. These guys. This is all they do. They just roll at you. Look out. I wish those guys were more like Droidicas, I'll be honest. It'd be cool if they like rolled in and then just started shooting you. Oh, there's plenty of rolling guys. They can't go on all fours, I bet. That's probably the yeah. Actually, I don't even have to say that. They do have an enemy like that. It fucking rolls up, pops up a tiny turret, and starts shooting you. Give him a shield. I I had an absolute like breakdown a year or two ago about this game, because while I was playing or while I was watching someone play it, uh I realized that I had never sat back and looked at the details of certain maps. And that just set off a huge sham. Like, why am I running through all this if I'm not even going to look at it? Everything is blobs. Right? What? You can't outrun your problems. Oh my god. That's fine. People like Sonic, dude. I like Sonic. In the weirdest, sickest way possible. It's a lot like Aaron Handelson, but I actually unironically like some of the later games. I enjoy Sonic. Fuck Sonic Heroes though. Those those two games are amazing, and a lot of it's for the wrong reasons. But I don't care. I'm gonna raise these fucking animals, babies. You gonna call? Wait. Yeah. I'm glad that of all the things that Warframe has as a legacy from the player base, Fortuna 69. We lost Ostron or whatever 69, but we gained Fortuna 69, and that's all that matters. Oh, so basically every one of these hubs is a server, and when one of these launches, it just explodes with players. So at some point it fills up. So they're like, all right, here's a new one. So it goes like 1, 2, 5, and it goes all the way to 69, and we hold on to that one. We actually lost Fortuna 69 for a bit, but we got it back. If everyone logs off of it, it disappears. Yeah, people just sit here to make sure 69 stays up. It's a little touch and go whenever we get an update, because everyone has to leave. Fortuna. Yeah. Oh my god. Can I show you one of the most ridiculous things? So, they gave you access to Arcwings, right? And whenever you flop over to them, your all your abilities swap over. Usually all your Warframe abilities turn off. Not speed. And I can like clear maps with this, like where am I? So I'm here right now. I'm gonna leave a marker where I am. Oh yeah, that was Goss or something. So there's a waypoint of where we're at roughly. If I Oh my god, I love doing that shit. And annoyingly, it doesn't work with the other one. By the way, by the way, I was like looking at something. I think it might have been Borderlands 3, where I was like, "Oh man, we're going to a snow planet. I hope there's like snowboards, but if it's in the future, I want them to float." Oh, I just described K drives. Look, K drives would be a lot cooler if they had an offensive option. Here's what they need to do, right? They either need to make K drives have ooh. K drives. Well, that's the weird thing about Warframes is I don't know if they have bone in it. But like that's the thing was we don't really know what a Warframe is made out of. No, well, that's the fucky part, right? Is because there is for sure one of the like six of them definitely are in there. Well, so it's specifically the Umbra Formas, or Umbral or Formas, no, Umbra Warframes, because those are like the original, which was actually what primes were, but all right, change the lore. Uh, and Warframes are made up of the same exact virus that made the Infested. It's because it's the future in skateboarding. Oh yeah, dude. It so uh Warframe in the lore, uh Warframes are just like diseased people, like the original ones were diseased people whose last memory impacted their actions. So, you got the one that the only actual one we know is Excalibur Umbra. Could you guys fuck off? Uh and then his last memory is Mr. Ballas. Spoilers, by the way, for the Sacrifice, which many people have played, but you never know. Uh, is Ballas is like, dude, don't you worry about your son. I'm not gonna do anything to him. You're gonna kill him. So the first and like last memory that thing has is just murdering his son in cold blood and not being able to say anything about it because his mouth got morphed into metal. No, he was in a hospital bed. So he's a mad boy. And then I don't know about anyone else because we don't have any of the other ones. There could be like a sad frame. So Umbra is the only one with a man's in it for sure, and I think one of his skins reflects that. Let me see if I can pop over to him. Oh, so normal skin, eyeball. He's all right. He's all right. He's mad. I think one of his abilities is literally just screaming. Right? Oh my god. I just it like too many. Yeah. I mean, people have done it more because when you beat when you get to like level 80 or whatever, you can just restart the story. If you set it the game to overpowered 8, or you don't even need to do that, but when you get to the end of the game on the third playthrough, you can just restart the game and everyone just stays at whatever level you're at. Yeah. So people have done it a lot more than us, but even then, yeah. Oh, definitely not. Or smart. It was still okay. Borderlands 3 makes me appreciate the pre-sequel. Like, so here's the thing though, is that at its core it still plays like Borderlands 2 and pre-sequel. And while I think some of the fucking shit in that game is really goddamn annoying, and like especially all the jokes, it's playable. You know? I can get to the end of it and be like, "Yep, that was a game. That was watered down Borderlands." Borderlands 3 spits on its own lore so goddamn hard. Everything with Siren sucked. Yeah. You mean, or go tanks or go 10? Go 10 went Super Saiyan as a meme. Go 10 is a meme character. Yeah, and he can't even fly. Yeah. No, it's not even that. They treat it like Super Saiyan in that it's meaningless, but they still keep it as like, well, these are the most overpowered beings in the universe. Yeah, but it. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Goten got pretty beat up by Trunks. Sure, but there's still like he's bottom of the barrel. Like I'm fine with them being a joke character because it's not like you made him the main focus of your entire goddamn show after 20 minutes. Looking at you, Ava. Dude, do you? You were trying to be so positive throughout the art, and I was like, how are you not mad? Yeah, like okay, so I thought Ava was gonna be a one-time thing, and then Maya was like, "Oh, she's gonna be a siren." I was like, "No," because I liked Ava on the planet where she was just a roguish child who was stealing things from monks. That's hilarious. That's a good setup. But then you do her side quest, and Maya says that she's going to be a siren, and you're like, this fucking brat. After everything with Tiny Tina, this brat's gonna be the siren. Okay, but this is not an Anakin situation. This is if someone said, Anakin, you're gonna be a Jedi Master when he was 2. This is as if they let him be the Jedi Master. They didn't. Mm. They didn't allow him at all. Look, I'm not going back to Venus. Let's baby shit. My point is, fuck Anakin. No, I don't want to do Hydron. People say that the gameplay is the only thing that they care about in Borderlands, and I'm like, no. There are very clearly people out there that do care about the story, and it's to the point where, like with Borderlands 3, it is so up its own asshole about its story that they do not let you progress until people are done talking. Or even no, not even that. It turns in when you complete it. Before you had to turn it back into the person. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. And it's the Final Fantasy 13 argument of you wanted to make a movie, just go make a movie. Like I don't know. I think Japan really likes lightning because to them, stoic and not really sorry, not saying much, being quiet, and having one tone is stoic. Which that's them. Because there are characters that are like that like Japan is obsessed with. Yeah, and then they translate it, and then they'll translate that directly into English, and then it's like I fucking hate this because he doesn't do anything. It's it's a lot like character from show you haven't watched. It's hilarious. I do not remember her name though. The Haruhi Suzumiya. It is a fucking nightmare trying to get through that catalog. Uh, well, yeah. There's the chronological, and then there's the release order. Uh, don't say that. I have a Roomba. I have a Roomba. Dude, I got like I just got lazy. I started getting hilarious with these because I got this guy. They're spiders. I like him. He doesn't have a name. No, but this one's the prized possession of the whole thing. Just putting that sign over that. Back. Uh, okay, but yeah, there is a character in Haruhi Suzumiya that is stoic and is really well integrated into the main plot. But throughout most of the story, you're kind of like, shh, you don't do anything. Also, the graphics are a little bit uglier because I don't even know why I was back there. Because I have things set down. I know. The issue is that this is a 2012 game. We just need Warframe 2. This is unironic. Warframe is getting bloated. When we get to that level 30 level cap for the accounts, some 29, uh, we need a new game because there's going to be a point where I don't want to be playing the 2012 game anymore. You know? No, I don't think DE is going to develop it ever. Yeah, it's like the evolution engine. I don't remember what they started it with, but like, I'm not gonna demand they make their game a certain way, but at the same time, maybe we calm down a little bit. No, I don't want to go to Uranus. Not because of the joke, but it's literally the worst tile. It's so every like map type, like when you got the Corpus ice planet, Corpus ships. This is the worst because there are underwater sections where you use your arc wing and you move slow as fuck. Yeah. Like that. Fucking Squadron 12. Yeah. Yeah. No, people will watch an hour-long video about Borderlands 3. Sure, but nobody is. Oh, I need ferrite. Well, they came here for us. I hope. Oh my fucking god. Everyone thinks it's fine. I don't understand it. Yeah, like you had to stop using, what was it, the wood block or something? I don't think it was the wood block. And I had to stop using, oh, it was Krakatoa. You had Krakatoa. And I had to stop using the lob. And then they nerfed the lob in the next update. Well, it wasn't even just that. It was the fact that we did a couple side quests and we were out leveling the game. Because at least this happened to me. I don't. I think I might have prevented it more with you. Uh, I would go into a level on my solo playthrough. And be like, I'm level 75, and the game is at 65. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's just an example. And then I go to the next area, and suddenly everyone's level 72, but I don't have any level 72 equipment. So I just get my ass beat. I didn't like anyone. The robot is they. Okay, I'll be honest. The robot being gender neutral is weird because I'm kind of like, it's cool that you guys added that, but why not make them human? Like, it just feels like a shortcut for people not to care. For those people to not get up in arms about a character having no gender. Yeah, general neutral. Yeah, and I think is considered one of the best at late game. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. Although, if you are looking for more Borderlands, there's a perfectly viable option in Gunfire Reborn. I mean, I finished it. I Yeah. Uh yeah, and I'm kind of hoping the bird comes out soon cuz dog is worthless, but cat is overpowered as shit. Well, you need to unlock more stuff, so we need to get you to the later levels cuz there are more cult scrolls that you can't get yet. Like I got ones. No. It's like I got one that is like a combo of them that strings really well together. There's a couple of these types of thing. There's one that will decrease your health by 75%, up your damage by 75%, which, normally detrimental as fuck, right? But there's another one that cuts out all your health and doubles your shields. So if you combo those together, it's free. Or there's one there, it's the opposite, where you turn all your shields into health, essentially. And then you have an upgrade that's like, while your shield's recharging, you do more damage and move faster. You don't have shields to recharge, so it's just always on. I like that kind of stuff, where I'm like, the game is purposely letting me break it. Where is this fucking tumor note? Oh, wait, no, I'm still missing one. Oh my god, okay. I don't like it when they put it in another room. Oh man. Fusion Frenzy got capped with 2. Like, it just. Like, I've looked back on Fusion Frenzy a couple times and just thought, this game was a lot worse than it probably is. It seems a lot better than it is in my mind, but 2 was definitely a lot worse. Mm-hmm. I will say having like the different like environmental themes for the mine or the mini games was cool. Uh, and it felt like a really like that alone was enough to depart it from Mario Party enough for me to be like, it's Fusion Frenzy. It's not like a Mario Party clone. It's Fusion Frenzy. That and also not having a board game map helps. Oh, I did not like that. What beacons? No. Mm-hmm. You mean like a satellite? By the way, it's almost been an hour. I figure like if anything, we should probably do the thing we want to talk about for tomorrow, aka Thursday. So we'll make well we should cut the recording here and just have this released on Wednesday. Hold on. What are you gonna zoom in on?